What's up, everybody? It's one half of your YouTube Wrestling Tag Team Champions and your current YouTube Wrestling Champion of the World, Trey Morris here, as I am here to do a special vlog just for somebody that is in Georgia right now, probably in bed, and also another a special person who raised her. And both of them I love very much, and they're both family. And they are the greatest sister and niece I could ever have in my life. Ladies and gentlemen, I am talking about my sister Jessica Pettigrew and my niece Nyla Ray Pettigrew, which in 2 hours my niece will be 2 years old. And you do not know how amazed I am right now. Time goes fast. It felt like yesterday when I first held Nyla and I started having tears go down my face. Like, I will tell you a story about my sister and my niece in about a second. but it's been awesome being an uncle. And it's been awesome being a little brother. And it's been so fun to see my sister grow up to be an amazing mother, an amazing sister. And for my niece to be growing up so fast and doing so many things. It's so amazing, you guys. Like, any person who is an uncle and a little brother knows what I'm talking about. When you see your older sibling grow up to be a more mature, more hardworking adult, and then you're realizing that you're going through the same area as I'm going through right now, in which it's kind of amazing to have. But first, I want to give a shout out to my niece Nyla Ray Pettigrew, which by the time the video is uploaded, the video will be uploaded by Friday, August 12th, 2016. So, Nyla, you're watching this. Happy birthday, sweetheart. I love you. So, I want to tell you guys a story about my niece and my sister. So the shocking thing that I want to say is my mom had my sister when she was 17. She was my age. Well, soon I'll be overpassing 17. I'll be 18 in about a month. Like, in little of a month. Less than a month, I'll be 18, and that's shocking. Because last time that I had a vlog about my birthday was when I was turning 17 years old last year. And I'll still be going to school on Friday, and I'll be going to Wong's on Friday. But here's the story about my niece and my sister. My sister was born when my mom was 17. She got married at 16. A little bit after a couple years, my mom moved on away from my sister and my dad, and she couldn't keep my sister, so that was kind of sad to hear about. And she didn't get that much contact with my sister, and that was kind of a little rough bunch for my mom until she met my dad, like a few years after. And after that, my mom got pregnant with me, and of course my mom birthed me on September 2nd, 1998. And funny and true story, my name was about to be David at first, but then my mom thought it should be Trinity, and my middle name would have been David, but then my dad thought about his grandfather name with the last name Clinton, so he thought it would be awesome to name myself Clinton in honor of my great grandfather. And So my niece saw me when she was pretty young, and I don't remember seeing her, which is kind of a bad thing, but it's also kind of a really sad moment for me because I didn't really know my sister. Like, I didn't even know she held me at first. And it's kind of sad when you see all those baby pictures and you see that little girl holding me, and it's so amazing that you see my sister, and sorry about the excuses, that's my cousin Brandy that's laughing because Whose Line Is That Anyway is on. And I also say watch that show because that show is hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. But I would see my baby pictures once in a while, and I wouldn't know who that was. I was like, "Who's that girl?" One day, and my mom said that's your sister. But every time I looked in the baby pictures, I didn't know. Like, I wouldn't even see that picture. I would see the ones with my nanny, my cousins, my dad holding me, my mom holding me. Some of the baby pictures I took when I was young. But I wouldn't realize that little girl holding me as a child was Jessica, which is my sister. So then when I was 7 or 8 or 9 or 10, I think it was 9, maybe 8, we met at a Golden Corral. And my mom said, I asked my mom, "Who's showing up to this?" And she said, "My sister." I couldn't believe it. Like, it was so amazing to know I had a sister. My realization, I couldn't stop thinking. I was like, oh my goodness, what is she gonna be like? What is she gonna look like? Is she nice? Is she mean? Is she like one of the best sisters in the world? I can't wait to meet her. And I was right about the nice part. I was right about the best sister part, because she is the best sister in the world, and I love my sister so much. Like, me and my sister almost never get into a fight. Never. Like, we've never gotten into an argument, which is the awesome part of having a sibling that, because you know how younger siblings, how they used to fight a lot. And then a year later, my sister graduated from high school, and the cool part was that then after a year later, after hugging my sister, because I have a picture on my phone right now that of me and my sister when I was younger and she was about 16, 17. And now she graduated the next year, and I got to see her, and then I got to see where she lived, and how she got to, which is the awesome part. Sorry, my phone just showed that my battery's dying, but it's cool because I'm gonna finish this before you guys before my battery dies. So, anyways, my mom took me to go see my sister graduate, and that's also why I have these, because my sister kind of inspired me to play some music. And so far I've kind of learned a few chords. I've learned a song on the acoustic, but not the electric yet. The electric I'm working on. Then a couple years later, she brought her boyfriend, and she brought herself, and her boyfriend was pretty fun. And I would go over there after that, and my sister would come pick me up from where my dad lived, and she would take me out and go have some fun. Like, we would go to Six Flags, we would go to bowling, we would go to where she used to race. Like, just in case you didn't know, my sister was a Fast and Furious fan, and it's also how I got into Fast and Furious. She's the one who got me into Fast and Furious movies, the Fast and Furious series. And sorry, I'm saying a lot because I gotta think. And she would take me where she used to drag race, but she didn't drag race. She used to let me meet her friends, and we would hang out most of the time. And my sister met a guy, I can't remember his name. I remember what he looks like, but I can't remember his name. And she hooked up with him. And the next thing I know, because I thought that the guy that she first dated when I was 11 and she brought over, I thought they were going to get married. Like, literally, I almost thought I had a brother-in-law. I almost had a brother-in-law. Like, this is, like, I'm not joking you. I was wanting a brother. I'm not kidding. Having a brother kind of sucks. But I can't complain because I got an awesome sister who I love very much. Like, when I was younger, I really wanted a brother when I didn't know about sis. And after a year of knowing my sis, I stopped wishing I wanted a brother. And then they broke up. And sorry, sis, that you're hearing this, that I'm telling you your life story, but hey, I love you. Don't worry. I'm just telling the minor details. Because if I went into full detail, yeah, you'd probably kill me next week. Because also, Nyla and sis are showing up next week, hopefully. And I can't wait to show you guys how much Nyla's improved since the last time you saw her. The last time you saw her was when she was about 3 to 8 months old. When she was 3 to 8 months. And it's so amazing to see her grow up. And I wish I could keep going with the story. I wish I had more time, but YouTube wouldn't let me upload a lot of the videos that I made because of also Wi-Fi. So anyways, so when my sister hooked up with this guy, all of a sudden, a couple days later, I found out my sister was pregnant. The look on my face was astonishing. I almost burst into tears because I couldn't believe I was going to be an uncle. Like, I never thought I would see the day where I'd be an uncle, and that's one of the sweetest moments of my life. That was one of the most, that was just an enchanting moment. It's like, you know those little moments where the princess sees the prince and she has that one night with him. That's how I felt of thinking, and I would think, what would my niece look like? Is she gonna look, I mean, I know she's gonna look beautiful in my eyes, but what's she gonna look like? Is she gonna have curly hair? Is she gonna have blonde hair like me and sis? Is she gonna be, I don't know, is she gonna be artistic when she grows up? Is she gonna be a musician when she grows up? Is she gonna love me when while she grows up? And of course, every niece loves her uncle or aunt, and it was so happy. And then I went to the baby shower the day that she had it, and I saw her with a pregnant belly, and I almost started crying again because, like I said, I couldn't believe that I was going to be an uncle. And this is when I was 15 going on 16. Actually, no, this is when I was 14 going on 15. Yeah, 14 going on 15, because so it was my sophomore year. We decided to go on vacation, and we decided to go out to Georgia to see sis and the pregnancy, and it was awesome to see. And when mom went with sis to ultrasound, and of course every single one of you know John Cena, of course, and the picture of her ultrasound looked like this. And for any of you who know what I'm talking about, you can't see me. Just like my intro. Just like my outro. And I literally started bursting into tears when I found out. Like, I literally was so happy that my niece did this, and she didn't even know me. And then me and my sister were gonna take a picture that one day that I found out, and I wanted to do the picture. Sorry, my phone is dying, but I wanted to do a picture of doing this, of me covering my face. And hold on a sec, guys. Got my charger. Hidey, 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 hidey. Where's the charger? There we go. Sorry, guys. So I'm gonna have to angle it a little bit, but one second. One tiny second. I might have to lay on my bed. I know I'm at 9%. Sorry guys, it's taking so long. There we go. So anyways, and my sister, and I was going to do a picture doing this, and my sister kept trying to hold down my arms, which is a funny moment because there's a picture of me and her where she's having my arms and she's almost pinning me to the couch, and it's a funny little picture that me and sis took, and I'm so proud that I did it. And then August 12th, 2014 was the day my niece was born, and I was here in Kentucky in school, and when I got home there. So August 12th, 2014 was when I was in school, and that morning I didn't check Facebook, and then in the afternoon I saw the pictures, and it blew my mind that my niece was finally here. Nyla Ray Pettigrew was finally here, and I couldn't believe it. I was finally an uncle, and it was so precious. Then a couple weekends later, we had some bad news, and my mom didn't want anything bad to happen, and we decided to go back. And sis had Nyla with her, and we decided to show up at a Stevie B's. Stevie B's, by the way, is a little restaurant that's like CC's Pizza. And that after 10 minutes of waiting, my sister finally showed up, and my niece was in a baby carriage, and I opened that door, I gave sis a hug, I looked at Nyla, and I covered my mouth, my eyes were wide open, and I had the hugest smile on my face, like it was so precious to see Nyla. Sorry. And then my mom literally snatched Nyla up as soon as she walked in, and it was kind of funny to see her. I grabbed her because she almost looked like she grabbed the football and ran for the touchdown to win the Super Bowl. And it was so amazing to see Nyla, and I was so happy to see her. And when I got to hold her, I had tears go down my face. It was tears of joy while I was smiling. I couldn't believe Nyla was finally here. And then 3 months later, she came over after we left. We got to see Nyla when she was 3 months old. And we decided to take her to the mall, and it was very special to see her. Take her, one of her first pictures with Santa, with my family. And we went around, and it was so precious to see her. And when she was 8 months, we got to see her again. Well, I got to see her a lot more. But the thing about being with her, with Sis and Nyla during the summer, like, there was the 2015, it was summer of 2015. And this was when I was turning... No, this was when I was 16. I was 16 when Nyla... I was 15 when Nyla was born, and then I was 16 after. A month after. Why am I saying this stuff? I had to think in my head. I was thinking I was doing something wrong. But, Then 8 months later, we got to see her again, and then during the summer, when I went there was something very special that I saw that most of my family didn't get to see until Nyla got here. Nyla kept trying to say mama, and Nyla, I got to hear her say mama. I got to see her first steps. And it's so precious when you get to see when you get to see them walking before before my mom sees it, before anybody else sees it, besides some of her family. Like, when you get to see it on video, it's so precious to see, but when you see it in real life, it's one of the most amazing things in the world. And I've gotten Nyla on video before. There is video on my channel. Check it out later after this video. And it's just amazing how I got to see Nyla walk, and then later on we got to see her again, and then we got to see her when she was a 1-year-old, which was amazing to see after summer. And then it was just amazing to see Nyla as a 1-year-old, and I got to see her swim, and now she's swimming a lot better than she did when she was 1-year-old. And sorry, why is my phone dying? I don't know why. Guys, I need a portable charger. That's what I need. I need to go get a portable charger for my birthday. When I turn 18, what I want is a portable charger. I'm just kidding. But I'm not here to talk about my birthday. I'm here to talk about Nyla and Sis. And Sis has calmed down on a little bit of stuff because she's growing into a full adult. She's 25 now. No, 27. Yeah, 27. She's 27. I'm 17. No, she's 25. What is wrong with me? But that's also the reason why I said happy birthday to Sis a lot on my channel. And Nyla, now that she's 2 years old, it's been a lot different now, because I've been seeing videos. Like, I was one of the first people to see her say I love you on it. Like, it was the day after a long day of summer camp, and I was so tired, I was so worn out, or I just wanted to lay down and go to sleep. Then I heard on my phone, and said Jessica Pettigrew added a video. I looked at the video. It said Nyla Ray Pettigrew saying, "I love you." I looked at it, and I just can't believe how much she's grown up in the past 2 years. I mean, it's so amazing how you see your sister and your niece grow up so much after seeing that stuff. And Nyla and Sis will always have a special place in my heart because they're the best sister and the best niece in the world. And still, a shout out to my sister for being an awesome mom and an awesome big sister. And a shout out to my niece, Nyla Pettigrew. Happy birthday, sweet pea. I love you. I'll see you in a week. Funkle Trinity will be here. Give you lots of loves when you get here. And just so you know, I'm not meaning effing uncle when I'm meaning funkle. I mean funkle, like fun uncle funkle. And it's just, I love every single one of my family, especially everybody in my family. Everybody's loved equally. And it's just so amazing to see everybody grow up. And everybody's so amazed to see me grow up because now I'm a senior. I'm graduating in May, hopefully. But I might as well end the video here before I get even more emotional. So shout out, like I said, shout out to Jessica and Nyla. I love you both. I'll see you in a week. Shout out to my fans. Thank you guys so much. 80 subscribers now. I can't believe I'm doing this 80 subscribers special on that, and I'm glad that I am doing it on 80 subscribers. I was planning on doing something else for 80 subscribers, but I thought what better way to do it than have a little story about my sister and niece. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe for more. Till next time, this is one half of your YouTube Wrestling Tag Team Champions and your YouTube Wrestling Champion of the World. Let me put this over my shoulder. Signing off, saying, "Hey kids! Later!"